At the height of its power, the Achaemenid Empire stood as the greatest force in the known world. Its lands stretched across continents. Its armies moved with organization and strength. Its system held millions under one rule. To most, it seemed unchallengeable, stable, dominant, unshakable. And yet, far to the west, in a smaller kingdom that few considered a true threat, something was beginning to rise. Not an empire, not a massive army, but a single leader, young, ambitious, and unlike any king before him. His name was Alexander the Great, and within a few years, he would turn his attention toward the greatest empire on earth. What began as a rise would soon become a threat. Alexander was not shaped by chance. He was the son of Philip II of Macedon, a ruler who had already transformed Macedon into a powerful military state. From an early age, Alexander was surrounded by war. He watched campaigns. He observed leadership. He learned how power was built and maintained. But his formation was not only military. He was also taught by Aristotle, one of the greatest thinkers of the time. Through this, he was exposed to philosophy, politics, and the idea of legacy. This combination mattered because it created something rare: a leader who could think and act, a warrior who understood strategy and meaning. Alexander was not being prepared simply to rule a kingdom. He was being shaped to pursue something greater. What truly set Alexander apart was not just his training. It was his mindset. He did not think like a king defending borders. He thought like someone chasing greatness. He was inspired by legendary figures, heroes who sought glory beyond their lifetime. To him, ruling Macedon was not enough. It was only the beginning. He believed in speed, in bold decisions, in taking action where others hesitated. Where most leaders saw risk, he saw opportunity. Where others paused, he moved forward. This gave him something dangerous: momentum, because ambition alone is not enough. But ambition combined with action creates change. Alexander was not waiting for history to happen. He was preparing to shape it. Ambition means nothing until it is proven. And Alexander proved himself quickly. After the death of his father, he took control of the kingdom at a young age. But power was not guaranteed. Revolts emerged. Greek city-states tested his authority. This was his first real challenge, and his response was decisive. He moved fast. He acted without hesitation. He suppressed resistance with force and precision. Where instability could have weakened him, he established control, not slowly, but rapidly. These early actions revealed something critical. Alexander was not just a ruler by inheritance. He was a commander, a leader who could act under pressure and deliver results. His campaigns were not defined by size, but by speed and clarity. And with each success, his position became stronger, his authority became unquestioned, and his ambition began to expand. With his power secured in the West, Alexander turned his attention east, towards something far greater than any challenge he had faced before: the Achaemenid Empire, the largest empire of its time, a force that had dominated regions for generations, a system built on power, scale, and control. And yet, Alexander chose to challenge it, not with equal size, not with overwhelming numbers, but with confidence, strategy, and momentum. This decision changed everything, because this was no longer a regional conflict. This was a confrontation between two forces: an established empire and a rising conqueror who refused limits. What began as a rise had now become a direct threat, and soon, these two worlds would collide. The greatest empire in the world and a king who refused to stop. In the next video, they meet on the battlefield. Subscribe, because this is where history changes forever.